welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and today we've got the December Fairyloot young adult box to open. I'm going to be completely honest, I have forgotten the theme for this month. Usually I have a look at this before I started and I've got no idea. I forgot to do that today, so I'll pop the theme up in the corner as normal whilst I'm opening the box. For those of you who don't know, this is a monthly YA fantasy sci-fi box subscription service where they send both the book and you can have the option to have the 4 items which I have in this box. So let's get into it and have a look at what we've got. So something very interesting standing out on the top there straight away. What is this? Oh, it's a bag. It feels like a lunch bag type material, and on it we've got these masks, we've got crossed swords, and I don't know what that's meant to be. On the front it says Black Cliff Academy, duty first onto death. I think you can just about see that. Yeah, I'm not sure on the fandom of this one. It's a Fairyloot product. It says on it Ember in the Ashes travel case. Yeah, so I've not read that. I'm not into that fandom. And yeah, it says travel case. Ah, so even though it is like that lunch bag material, inside you've got these pouches to put stuff in. You've got this removable bit in the middle where you can put items in these pouches, and then just kind of like this space in the bottom. Interesting. It's an interesting size is the first thing I'm thinking about this item. Like, they're calling it a travel case. If you were traveling somewhere, you wouldn't necessarily want to travel with this as a bag. Maybe you'd put it into your suitcase. It might be useful for kind of smaller items, maybe like if you're into your skincare or your makeup, or for me I'd probably put smaller items like smaller items of clothing in there or electronics. But I don't think you'd use this as a bag on its own. But yeah, definitely a different item, shall we say, which, you know, is, I appreciate when they try and do different things. So this is the next thing that's come out, which says Howl's Moving Castle Tealight Holder, designed by @Blanca Designs. So again, a book that I've not read, a fandom that I'm not a part of, but I do quite like these tea light holders. So you've got like the little case where the tea light goes in. I am a candle person. I just get migraines really easily, so I have to be careful how much I use them. We've got the holder itself. I've never put one of these together, I should probably just say. So that goes in there and that goes in there. So that's kind of like the basic part of it. I'm not sure which way round this goes. I guess like this. Okay, I think I've just about got that. And then what we've got here is like a bag of little charms that go onto the holder itself. So I thought this was going to be a quick unboxing video. Obviously I'm going to skip forward past the faffing for you. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's one on. And then we've got 2 of this kind of, I don't know if that's meant to be like a flame or something. I'm sure people who've read this fandom will probably know exactly what that is. There we go. So when the candle's on, I think it kind of turns. As I said, my first tea light holder. So that's quite special. Oh, okay, so this is based on the book. I'm sure the book is called What the River Knows, and it's a scarf designed by Michaela Alcano Design. Okay, let's have a look. I like the box and the presentation. That is very nice. This is beautifully packaged. Oh, it's a silk scarf. Wow. Oh, wow. I like this. I think this is going to be, that's the back. This is going to be one of those items that people either love or hate. I really like this. So the book is based on Egypt, so I'm going to guess that there's a lot of things on here, a lot of symbols and a lot of the colours that are representative of that part of the world. That is stunning. I really like that. I can see why some people might not. But yeah, I don't own anything like this, so that's really nice. And now I don't know what to do with this box because the box is really nice. I'm not going to throw that away. I'm one of those people, keep all the good boxes. And we have got a set of bookends, and I know that we just recently got some bookends in Illumicrate. We also had some bookends in Fairyloot a few months ago, but if you're a book lover, you really can't have too many bookends. Legendborn bookends produced for Fairyloot. Let me cut into this. Ooh, so they're the same design. You just get two of them, and you've got this dagger and these trees. Again, Legendborn, not a book I've read, not a fandom I know, but I like these. I love a good pair of bookends because I've got books on the top of my shelves because my shelves aren't like ceiling height. Yeah, so really handy for me. Always happy with some good bookends. We then have our spoiler card, which we will go through after looking at the book as normal. Got our tarot cards. I always forget about the tarot cards. In the bottom, we have got the 8 of Moons and the 7 of Moons. They look a little bit like the people from Fourth Wing. Violet and Zayden, maybe. That's just the plait on her hair going to grey that makes me think that. Yeah, you can't see anything else. Oh yeah, there's dragons. There's dragons in the background, of course. Of course it's Fourth Wing. So there's Andana and Tarn, and there is, what's she called? Sagal. I can never pronounce that correctly. So yeah, Fourth Wing tarot cards definitely going on my Fourth Wing shelf, because I'm not that bothered about the tarot cards. They're not an object I'm interested in unless they're a fandom I love. So I've got Addie LaRue. I don't know if you can see it just there on my Addie LaRue shelf. So yeah, I'm going to add that in. So the book of the month. This is so exciting. Oh, let me make sure I'm not taking out the author letter at the same time. So the book of the month, as we already saw from the scarf, is What the River Knows, and that is by Isabel Ibañez. This is a stunning redesigned cover. It's a shame it's not quite in the middle of the book, but the design itself is brilliant. I'm going to put the standard edition up so you can see it. But this, yeah, is completely different redesign. Obviously it is Egyptian based, so that's why we've got these again. Oh yeah, the same symbols that are on the scarf that's based on the book. So I don't know a lot about, I said I've been to Egypt, but I don't know a lot about Egyptian symbols or anything. So, and that is a lovely spine. Again, it's not quite central on the book, but the design is stunning. And then on the back, a divine exploration, a deadly secret, a desire she can't escape. And then we've got a couple of accolades. I think that's what they're called, accolades. The printed edges, that's a stunning kind of pinky peachy colour. Then our sprayed edge. Again, we've got all of these Egyptian kind of symbols. Not in the middle, but they won't do anything about that as long as the design is there, even if it's not central. They're happy with the quality of it, but yeah, I'm not, because that's very, it's like wobbly. It doesn't even fit on properly. But you know, I don't even like display my sprayed edges out anyway, so I don't know why I'm always so picky. But there we go. So let's open the book up. We have got end papers. Oh, before we look at the end papers, let's have a look at the naked hardback. All of that gold foiling with that Egyptian, again, kind of symbols. Very similar on the spine to the printed cover. And then the back there, that is stunning. We've got some reverse jacket artwork, which is quite standard for most of Fairyloot now. So that is very nice. Again, I feel like I want to talk more about it, but as I said, I don't know much about Egyptian symbols and things, so I can't really comment effectively. That, what on earth? Oh, it's a person. So you've got the person here and their hair And then is this meant to be like a river into an ocean or something? That's really cool. And you've got all of these rose flowers coming from their hair. Wow, that's cool. And then same on the back, and it has got like bits of gold foiling on. Did the front have that as well? I just missed it. Yeah, that's really nice touch. We have got a signature. It looks digital, but I'm never 100% sure until I check the spoiler card on these. And for Rebecca Ross, who fell in love with Egypt as I wrote the first draft, who cheered me on even as I reached dead ends, and who swooned when wit first walked across the page. So the dedication is to Rebecca Ross, which is amazing because her new book just came out like yesterday. We've got the map of Egypt. They've given us a timeline as well. And yeah, then we get into the book. It is just over 400 pages long. It's YA, so I say the print's quite big, it's quite standard. At the back, we've got an exclusive Fairyloot annotated chapter. So that's always nice to have extras in the book. Let's have a look at the synopsis. In the glittering society of 19th century Buenos Aires, Inés Oliveira has everything except the one thing she really wants, her parents, who frequently leave her behind on their globe-trotting adventures. Then she receives a terrible letter. Her parents have passed away in mysterious circumstances. Determined to uncover the truth, she sets sail for their last port of call, Cairo, bringing only her sketch pads and an ancient ring that her father sent to her for safekeeping. But upon her arrival in Egypt, the ring flares with ancient magic, and Inés is thrust into a treacherous game that could threaten her life, and into the path of her new guardian's infuriatingly handsome assistant, who seems determined to thwart her at every turn. And that's it. So I have read the synopsis of this before. I'm not sure if it was one of the book of the month choices. I can't remember. I've definitely read this synopsis though to kind of find out what it's about. I know that there were a lot of special editions of this, and what I would say is I think they're really pushing it. When you look at all the people who've given it praise, Jodie Picoult, Elizabeth Lim, and then obviously it's to Rebecca Ross in the dedication. We've got an accolade from Stephanie Garber, Rebecca Ross at the bottom. Like, I think they're definitely like pushing this book. It's one that I am quite keen to pick up, but I don't think it's going to be on the top of my list, but it does sound good. So whilst we finish off, let's have a quick look at the artists for the rest of the items. So packing cube, yeah, I was right there. It's not meant to be a travel bag on its own. You're meant to use it to pack in a bigger bag. And that was designed by No One Designs. The bookends were by As Jess Hawk. We said who the other two were by. Let's have a look at the book. The exclusive redesigned cover was also Michaela Alcano design. Stenciled sprayed edges, same author. Artwork on the reverse dust jacket was by Rosie Thorns 88. That woman is so busy. Like, she does so much. Foiled end pages also by Rosie Thorns 88. And then the foiled artwork on the front and back hardcover is by Michaela Alcano design. Bonus content, digital signature. And the author letter comes with a character print on the reverse, also by Rosie Thorns. And I'm glad they said that because I hadn't taken that out of the bag yet. So let's have a look. So yeah, there's our character artwork and the author letter there. Very nice. We have got the bookmark, which always has the design of the pre-release kind of announcement, so basically that. And then we've also got the fairy scoop in there as well, which has other upcoming exciting 2024 releases and an interview with the author. So I've been talking for long enough. The box as a whole, let's have a look. I would say I'm happy. Like, seeing as I saw if somebody else didn't like it and I was kind of worrying a bit, I actually quite like it. I think that I am going to get use out of the items. Like I said, the bookends 100%, The scarf, I love. I'm 100% going to use that. The Tealight holder, I just need to find somewhere where it's going to go, but I do like that. The packing cube is one of those items that I wouldn't say I particularly like this. I don't think it's beautiful, but I'm going to use it when I pack it in a larger suitcase. I think it will be a useful item. So yeah, overall, and my tarot cards I really like this month. So overall, I am happy with this month's items. I am happy with the book and the redesign. I think that's gorgeous, but it's not all about what I think. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Have you gone for this one? Are you looking forward to it? Please, let's chat. As usual, I will put links to any books mentioned in the video down below. They will be affiliates. I'm also going to link to the jumper that I'm wearing, which is an Addie LaRue jumper that my partner got me for Christmas. It's very cool. And yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say there. Just make sure that you like the video if you liked it, and if you're not subscribed and you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.